Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. CryptoTakeOver here, coming back with another Bitcoin cryptocurrency video for you. We have a new article by CNN Politics coming out about the infrastructure bill that could be passing here. We need to take a look at it, see exactly what it says. So it says it's official. Cryptocurrency is an infrastructure. Not too sure what this means. Obviously, we've had some talks about the proof of stake being implemented to see if they could trace that stuff or whatever. But we're going to see what this kind of entails. We'll kind of browse through it here just a second and see what the article entails. Other than that, we're going to take a look at charts, folks. We have two big indicators that have just popped off for us, two big buy indicators we're going to show you on today's charts. And yeah, so without further ado, folks, let's go ahead and jump on into the intro and get started. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can stay updated each and every single video that we make on this channel. And folks, don't forget, if y'all want to stay updated 24/7, make sure to join us in our Patreon page. We have a link in the description box below. Once you join, make sure you have a Discord username attached to your Patreon account. That way you can get access to all the private categories on our Discord server. Everything that we post is pretty much inside of our Discord server too as well. So folks, let's take a look here and see what we got. It says it's official cryptocurrency infrastructure. Let's see. Okay, so Senator negotiations, not always known for their tech savvy, made a breakthrough Monday over regulations on online transactions known as cryptocurrency. The breakthrough is significant for two reasons. Negotiations were able to reach a bipartisan consensus. It deals with a largely new industry which uses blockchain technology for online transactions. A lead negotiator, Pat Toomey, put it more bluntly on Monday, describing cryptocurrency as an issue that has been vexing us. Another leader, Cynthia Lumens, called it such a new object to so many people in the U.S. Senate. Senate's average age is 64.3 years. I mean, these people are just outdated, honestly. According to the Library of Congress, and among U.S. Investors, over 76% say they haven't even heard of cryptocurrencies. That's crazy. I mean, obviously, this is catering towards younger generations, I guess, with cryptocurrency, but still, you have we just have such a brand new market at hand to folks that they don't know what the frick they're doing with it, honestly. So let us just continue to make money our way, and these people will eventually get kicked out, and we'll have a new generation of Congress coming in, hopefully. A last-minute cryptocurrency tax provision was tacked to a $1.2 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill last week, which complicated infrastructure negotiations as a bitter dispute emerged over proposed tax reporting requirements for cryptocurrency transactions. It also promoted a sharp public outcry over the items of its initial language. On Monday, Toomey and Lumens announced their amendment to provision negotiation with Treasury Department focused on regulating digital assets by requiring brokers to report their transactions. Negotiations and groups also included Senate. Okay. The silver lining is we found out who the Senate is interested in the subject who maybe previously didn't know anything about cryptocurrencies. The Wyoming Republic added, we are finally able to illustrate that there's a lot of people interested in digital assets, and now we have contact with their senator. American investors already are showing increased interest in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, and among adults with $10,000 or more invested in stocks, bonds, and mutual funds, either within or with outside retirement funds. 6% say they own Bitcoin, according to the same recent Gallup poll. That's up just 2% from May 2018. The number climbs to 13% for investors under 50 years old. Gallup likens Bitcoin's ownership levels to gold, which is 11% of investors say they own. The space is moving fast, and innovation is working at such a rapid rate that they will probably have to revisit the subject called the amendment legislation that sets some definitions in space. Yeah, because it's moving so quick, folks. I mean, I really don't think we have a lot to be worried about, honestly. I feel that this is going to take a long time for them to get situated, probably several years out. So by all means, the fact that it is being brought up to the forefront now, I would say that, yeah, probably later on in the future, give a couple of years or so, we may have some more implementations being added on to the blockchains to verify certain things. But other than that, I think that we are okay for right now. And hey, maybe this FUD comes around later by the end of the year. But we have some things on our charts that I want to go over, folks. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on over into our charts and get started over there, because we got some very, very interesting buy signals that have popped off for us, and I want to show you them. All right, let me go ahead and blow this up here, folks. All right, so we're looking at the weekly chart here on Bitcoin, and some first things right off the bat that we have noticed is that right now we have seen our buy signal pop off for us. Let me make sure that we don't cue those outros just yet. We aren't done with our charts. So folks, first thing that we're seeing on our weekly chart here is that we are seeing that our weekly buy signal has popped off here, folks. This is a big indication that we have something potentially coming in the next couple of weeks following Bitcoin, probably going on into the end of August. I think that there's going to be a relatively big move coming for us in the next couple of weeks. We're just going to have to stay patient. I think that August has a big explosive move probably at the end of it, and that's kind of what our charts are showing us here with this weekly buy signal that has popped off for us. As you can see, we've had our green dot here that is starting to make its way up above our zero pivot point with Market Cipher. So folks, we have a link to Market Cipher if you're interested in buying the indicator too as well by CryptoFace. He's been a bigger supporter of our channel for the past couple of years, so I highly recommend y'all going to go check out his indicator and his website too as well. But you can see that our momentum wave is about to push past our zero pivot point on our weekly chart too as well, which will indicate probably a nice bullish rally that is going to be following either by the end of this week or going on into next week too as well. What I did want to kind of zoom in on here, folks, was going on into our daily chart. We've been updating our trading group pretty much daily here to see what kind of moves we've been making. Obviously, we had this nice little run up here with Bitcoin. We did get a break off to the downside, and then we got a break again to the upside here, and now we're hovering right at about the $45,600 area. So we've had some nice moves here with Bitcoin as it's starting to recover back up almost to that $60,000 area, which would be our green bluish line up here, which would be $60,000. And one of the things that I want to point out, folks, is our hash ribbons indicator has also given us a buy signal here on the daily, and it has been confirmed. So our buy signal with our hash ribbons has been confirmed. We do know about this indicator, and that it does mean that there is a probably substantial move ahead of us. And right now we're just going to have to remain patient from here on out. But it does look like that Bitcoin is probably going to be making a relatively big move, maybe all the way back up to $60,000 by the end of the month. Definitely looking forward to seeing that, folks. Right now we just have to remain patient. Obviously we could have one more sell-off. Sometimes we've seen the hash ribbons give us a buy signal and then also seen a dip down below after the buy signal too as well. So we could get one last sell-off here, but on our daily chart we've already had our bullish cross up to the upside with our 21 and our 100 EMA. If we are to kind of retrace back here, last time these two indicators crossed above, or these two EMAs crossed above each other, we did have a significant rally ahead of us. So this is definitely looking more or less like a pretty big bullish move for us here, that's going to probably last till the end of the month, folks. So definitely looking for probably $60,000 by the end of the month. Obviously not financial advice. Make sure that, obviously if you've been stacking and buying throughout the dip, you're probably going to reap some nice benefits here to make our way back up to that $60,000 area. But folks, the hash ribbons indicator is no buy signal to play about, that's for sure. We do know that that is a relatively good buy signal indicator. And then obviously our weekly chart with Market God has given us a buy signal too as well. And we've seen that previously when we've gotten this buy signal on our weekly chart with Market God, it does not play around either. Usually our sell-offs do occur with Market God, and then once we get those buy signals, we like to see a pretty substantial run up here. Last time in our Corona dump, we got our buy signal, and then we just continued up to the upside here. So money flow is still looking relatively thick here on Market Cipher 2 with our weekly chart. That's also a key indicator there that we probably will have a substantial rally to continue further up here, folks. We haven't had that big of a money flow, all the way since back in 2017 pretty much too with our weekly indicator chart. So I think that we still have quite a bit of room to the upside here. Let's see what the end of the month is going to entail, folks, but I did want to bring you this quick video. Obviously regulations are being determined, but they might just put that on hold for the time being as of right now. And I think that we're going to see one big rally here towards the end of the month and probably going on into the end of the year too, folks. So make sure to buckle up. and sit tight and make sure your bags are ready to go. I'm looking forward to this. If anything, folks, don't forget to join us on our Patreon page. Make sure that you link your Discord username to your Patreon account, so that way you can get access to the private Discord where we post 24/7 on private Discord. So folks, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check all the links in the description box below if you want to help support the channel too as well. I'd highly appreciate it. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. And with that being said, I'll see y'all in the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.